tuning or the recipe to do is where the technical challenge is.
So it's electronics fine-tuning more than anything, you would say, than actual performance, yeah.
Absolutely. So the component themselves are nothing new. It's the recipe and the models, and then your decision making, predictive based control is where the groundbreaking technology is.
Right. Are you bullish on the technology for the next 20 years? At least, yeah.
I mean, it depends on what's the cost element in it. If it's significantly cost addition to the current one, I may not be bullish, because one of the reasons that drives the car companies, this may be, again, is right now it's my opinion, so you may choose to ignore it. It's my opinion that the car companies, they tend to change significantly their design based on regulations and the competitive set. So when they design a vehicle to be released 5 years from today, because it takes 3 years to design a car and then release to the market, so they have to start predicting what features should be there 5 years from today. The first thing they look at is the regulations. And then the second thing they look at is the competitive set. If the competitive set is using very similar technology, they restrict themselves to that technology. Be kind of competitive in the set, don't strive for best in the set. Then they focus on what is their strength points, and then make it as a best in set, so that can be their highlight when they come to the market and sell it. And the other stuff, that's the reason why I wouldn't be bullish, because that's the behavior of the car companies, automotive companies. A new technology coming into production, last time I gave a talk on it, I saw it was 22 years. From the time an idea clicked to the production vehicle using it, the gap is 22 years.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, again, as I said, it's an opinion that I formed over a period of 10 years. I don't think it's scientific. So probably it might help you as a viewpoint.
Do you know any universities that are working on camless engines in Asia, in Europe, in the U.S. that you can name drop some?
Specifically, I'm not sure if they work on a camless thing. The few universities that I also personally visited, they really are invested heavily in this automotive research, which is like serious research. One for sure is Aachen University in Aachen, in Germany.
And you think Aachen, and if I was to visit one, and would you think I'll find a lot of answers for what I'm seeking and see stuff in real life?
Come again, please. I missed your first sentence.
I was saying, if I was looking for the top notch, pretty much in the world, in solving the problems that I'm seeking, Aachen would be the one.
Aachen could be one of them, yes, because they have a very good connection with this Ricardo, UK company, which makes the engines, measurements, and all of that. They are the masters in the field. I mean, they don't develop very high-end engines and things like that, but they do engines, and they do develop them and then test them and all of them. So Ricardo is highly engaged with Aachen University, and then they have a center which is run like a business unit. So when we visited it, I thought, if I remember correctly, 5 years ago, they had a CEO kind of a thing. I mean, it's almost like a semi-company, semi-university when you go to their automotive center, which that RWTH Aachen is something that I was very impressed with. And then the Austrian University in Graz, I don't know how it is called. In Graz.
In Graz, and Austria.
Yeah. I don't know whether it was Technical University Graz or I'm not sure. When I visited, they had a lot of collaboration with this AVL. AVL is a company that makes simulation software, measurement methods for emission. It's like the Horiba, the Japanese company Horiba. That's the European competitor is AVL.
Yeah.
And in fact, AVL is much better in terms of their offerings. They have very good collaboration because they are in the same location, the Graz.
Right.
And then the third one, I have not visited there, but some of